Mistake. Beginning of verse 29 with the healing of Peter's mother-in-law. Now, as soon as they had come out of the synagogue, they entered the house of Simon and Andrew with James and John. But Simon's wife's mother lay sick with a fever, and they told him about her at once. There's that at once again. It's the same word, same phrase that's used for immediately. That's sometimes translated immediately. So he came and took her by the hand and lifted her up, and immediately the fever left her, and she served them. They entered the house of Simon and Andrew. Notice that Simon's mother-in-law is living with them. We don't know anything about the history of the house, but as I said when I talked about Israel in general, not unusual for 2 or 3 generations to live in the same house. This house is in Capernaum. We're still in Capernaum. And there is a house there, very, very close to the synagogue, which is believed to have been this house. And the reason they believe that is that excavations there showed that there was a house church there. A church had been built inside the house at a later date. So maybe it is, maybe it isn't, but it's interesting to know. Notice, again, he took her by the hand and lifted her up. No words are recorded. No speech of Jesus here. Just picture her. Healing among a multitude. Verse 32. At evening when the sun had set, they brought to him all who were sick, those who were demon-possessed, and the whole city was gathered together at the door. Then he healed many who were sick with various diseases, cast out many demons, did not allow the demons to speak because they knew him. Why'd they wait until evening? It was the Sabbath. They couldn't, can't travel, can't carry burdens, can't do work. So, yeah, that's significant here. All who were sick and those who, again, Oriental hyperbole, as they used to say. Exaggeration for the sake of effect. It just means a lot. Same with the whole city. Then he healed many who were sick with various diseases and cast out many demons, and he did not allow the demons to speak because they knew him. With regard to this business about the Sabbath, I'm not sure if it's the point of Mark or not, but it's certainly something that could be, that the people had been prohibited from coming to Jesus by the Sabbath restrictions. It's placed on the law, not by the simplicity of the Ten Commandments, remember the Sabbath day, keep it holy, do no work, but by the various many rules that have been piled on this by the rabbinical tradition and the Mishnah. That's significant. There's a conflict here. Once again, we see a conflict between the old law and the ministry of Christ. He did not allow the demons to speak because they knew him. Did I speak last week? I think I did, about the messianic secret. You're going to see this a lot, where with demons and with people, where Jesus did, it's right was not to so long while the voluntary to pray. Now we can assume that he prayed a lot of the last one. A bit of a the true well, many different types, but in terms of original prayer, it's that prayer thing to do. Sometimes to pray that we come, and then his prayer about it, just the way from that means anything to pray. But he doesn't him look how Mark said so. And he was preaching in the he knew that it's not him. It's probably not the problem here. It's come to be more man both of his step.